Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mediak. And today we did I catch you off guard this time?
No.
Oh, okay, whatever. That's the thing I like to do on the podcast. So I like to try to catch Skylar when he's not expecting it. But today we have like a new pseudo podcast. I'm thinking about calling it Dokkan Discussion, where every once in a while
Oh, I like that.
thank you. Every once in a while, me and Skylar will get together and we'll talk about Dokkan Battle for a little bit. I'm gonna throw a curveball because Skylar thinks we're just gonna talk and compare about our favorite TURs and LRs. But really quick, I want to talk to Skylar about his opinion of Part One of the worldwide download celebration so far. Do you? I've talked with our buddy Corey, who probably will be watching this and will be questioning why he didn't get an invite to it. But that's okay. But I know his opinion of Worldwide Part One, and he doesn't like it. So what do you think about it?
It's all right. Like, it's not the worst. There have been plenty worse. But I personally think it's lacked a little in part one. I feel like there hasn't been a ton of easy A's. Like, why didn't we get missions? Like, I wish
I
we had
wanted
missions
missions,
for
yeah.
older ones.
That
Like,
whenever I watched the Truth video, whenever he was talking
yeah.
about it, and it seemed like last year and the year before we would get stuff in like Red Zone or like Boss Rush or something. We would get like some sort of like filler content that would keep us going throughout it. And me and Corey one day were sitting there. It was like 5 days after the banners came out, and we were like, man, it doesn't even feel like Worldwide had started yet because the only thing of content we'd gotten was the banners apart from Turles during the countdown, which we barely
I think
even think counts.
we got the Broly event
Oh yeah, we
with
did
some
get that.
missions.
Yeah, but two of those missions are ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I
I can't be doing Super Saiyan Goku.
I
Like, I
I
actually
can't
can't.
do it with Paragus. Like what? What?
Oh, Paragus is easy.
Really? How?
Did you use the free to play one?
Yeah, but what team?
Pure Saiyan.
Okay. Okay.
And
We
just
could,
don't run a Super Saiyan Goku, and then Paragus will lower all of Broly's stats a
man,
lot.
dude, our lists are a lot more similar than I thought they were. That's crazy.
I mean, it's to the point where a lot of 2023 cards are dead.
Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of yours is going to be cards from now, or like the best cards of 2023.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard for them to be super different. Our order is going to be different, I
Our
assume.
orders might be a little
Um,
different. So do you
and
just want to
then,
jump into it? You want to look at our TUR list first?
well, actually, let's get a prediction for Worldwide Part 2
Oh, okay. Okay.
before any hints or anything come out.
My prediction is a hope. It's a wish. It's a it's not it might not be what I genuinely think it's probably gonna be, but it's what I want deep in my heart, and it's Bio Broly. I want that more than
Who's your
anything.
who's your other one? Who's the other
Um
card?
Family Kamehameha, because why not? I don't know.
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha.
Um,
Kamehameha.
I also want that just because there's not a good Bio Broly,
Right.
and there's not even a summonable Bio Broly.
Right.
The Family Kamehameha is not in the same movie. It's the Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, I
It'll
know.
be there.
But
Okay.
I want them to be like, oh, we got to hit the remaining movies all in one part. That would be great. That'd make me happy.
Um,
And check out my Broly video. I put a lot of work into that. It was fun.
so I'll say something just to be different. I don't know. I think it might be going in order of the movies, and BoJack and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan might be next
That'd be
because
cool.
Gohan is enough. Because make Gohan the Carnival because he's gonna sell, and make BoJack the Dokkan Fest to buff up some villain categories.
I might not summon for that
Um,
if that's what it is, but that would still be cool.
I would summon for BoJack, but
It depends on
I'm
how good he
also
is. He's like BoJack, you know, like he's no one's
I
favorite
also
character. He's probably someone's favorite character, but he's not mine.
yeah. But if I summon for the Dokkan Fest and I get him, I need 800 stones until I can buy one for free. That's
Right.
how bad my part one was.
Right.
That I'm almost at the pity.
I'm sorry, dude.
Well, it's fine because now I'm this close to pity.
Oh
So
yeah, but what if you don't?
now now I physically cannot go 1,000 plus stones without getting a new character. I'm going to break a record in this next part. I'm
Congratulations,
excited.
Skylar. I'm really proud of you. Sorry,
All right,
brother.
I'm ready to.
Okay.
Yeah, it is what it
It's
is.
been
As
rough.
the one
It's
person
been a
said,
rough worldwide.
I
It's
forget
not been the best.
I forget the person's username, but I certainly remember him. He told me I'm never beating the Shaft allegations,
And that's a
and
true statement. It
right now, yeah, right now it looks like he cursed me because it
remains
definitely isn't
supreme.
me. It's not my fault. It
All
can't be
right.
my fault.
let's look at your TUR list, Skylar. I'm genuinely shocked. For some reason, I thought you didn't think Vegeta was as good as he was. So I'm excited to see him in the top three. So I honestly don't have any notes for your top three at all. I think that's pretty unanimous. You know,
I'll start at your 10 because
10.
having that Super Saiyan 3 Goku on and first of all, having Broly on the list at all is
Dude,
ridiculous.
okay,
Second,
Broly's not that bad.
He's terrible.
No, he's not.
He is terrible.
No, he's not. I wouldn't have been able to do certain missions unless I had him on the team, and I think that's pretty impressive. I honestly, okay, looking at my list again, I'm gonna switch Kefla and Broly around. I think Kefla's better than Broly, but
yeah, I would agree.
Well,
Kefla can at least Kefla's dodge or
can
die, but she
dodge.
can dodge.
She can dodge, right?
Broly's dodge or die, and he cannot dodge.
I don't, yeah, but I still think
terrible.
Broly's not that bad after he super attacks. He really helped me in a couple missions.
I grinded that Broly that morning, like the morning he dropped, because I needed him for a mission.
Right.
Because I was like, okay, I'm tired of running Hirudegarn and him being dodge or die.
I don't have Hirudegarn.
I do. He's on my list. He's number 10.
I also don't really like that Gotenks all that much. Your number
you get him to
10.
12. He has an 81% chance to dodge a slot too. So.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't know that.
Really
I don't know. Just he really, he's never really done anything good for me. I guess I just never put him in slot 2.
I ran Broly. He had super attacked 4 out of 5 times. He took 1.1 million damage and got me killed. Like, he took more damage than if Hirudegarn would have taken super attack.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't have to tell you. I couldn't have beat Beast Gohan without him. So, like,
Beast Gohan?
Yeah, like the mission for.
Did he just kill him before he attacked?
No, Beast Gohan only supers in slot 1 before anyone attacks. So just don't put him in that slot. Bing bada boom. Mom's your uncle, you know? Bob's your uncle. I think I gotta give that Gotenks a couple more uses. I genuinely didn't know that about him. I don't have Hirudegarn. I understand why everyone's a big fan of Rose and why you have him so high.
I'll defend Rose here. Just because I have found a lot of use for that card. Every single normal attack he has faced, he's taken double digits from, and he has never gotten hit by a super attack. So I have no idea.
Good for me, man. Good for you, man. But like,
yeah, he's my knight in shining armor for me.
He can't be. I've tried running him as my physical character and those like extreme use it one of it every extreme type, and it just doesn't work for me. But he can't handle being on Broly's team. It's never fun. I honestly think the Int LR and the AGL Easy A are better than him.
That Int LR is a glass cannon.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
And his damage isn't even the most on the team.
I think the best thing that Rose has is his domain. But like you don't even want to use his domain, you know?
Yeah, it just goes on that team.
Yeah, on Broly's team.
Needs his domain.
But his domain's so good, and it's just like you want to use it because of how good it is. But like, why use it? Because like it'll cancel out a character's transformation and like better ability. And his and Broly's domain is just better in general anyway.
No, Rose's is better because he doesn't debuff his own allies. But,
okay, that's fair, I guess.
My Rose, I always ensure to get him orbs, his rainbow orbs, because that gives him more attacks. And then he has a better chance, and mine has a good amount of, I think mine has crit and dodge with only like the base level of additional you can give him. Just because he had super attacks so much that it's gonna proc.
You don't have Kid Buu on your list, it seems.
I do not.
Why?
He was my first honorable mention.
Okay, that's fair. Dude, a lot of these cards are so fucking good. Like I'm really looking at my list right now. Oh, I'm gonna look at my list and smile at how good it is because it's mine. But like, yeah. I have a particular memory of each of these guys shining in their own way. Like that Gotenks, she's so him.
You have Angel Super Saiyan 3 on yours. And I do not.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to kick him off. Because I remember it was hard for me to come up with number 10 on my list because I didn't think anyone else was good.
Physical Goku Black was an honorable mention on mine, but I think he's worse.
I don't think Physical Goku Black is good. Like, I don't think I ever used him and was like, wow. something about him
I'm
is
gonna
interesting.
be completely honest with you. I think that Angel Super Saiyan 3 you have on here is the worst Super ECA by a step.
Wait,
I
what
think
are?
every
It's
like
only the
version of
three of them.
Super
No, there's four of them. I
4,
think
yeah.
I think
He's
that
4
Goku
4.
Blacks is the worst. Goku Black is not good.
I don't know. I think Goku Black is third. So I
Okay,
mean, we're
that's
not that
fair.
far off. I think that Tech Gotenks is one. He's just so good. He's so usable.
Kid Buu's so good though. Like he's
Kid Buu
so
is
insane.
like,
He
but I
helps every single
would
team,
completely
and he
understand.
takes no damage ever.
He can. He takes a lot
If he
from
gets
me.
supered for the first attack,
He
if
has to get hit to build up.
yeah, I
But I
know
never
that.
run him on rotation.
Just throw him in the third slot. The likelihood of
I do,
him,
and then
getting
he comes back to
supered is
dies.
so low. And then after that, he's completely fine. He's a good card. Yeah, I probably
He is
would
a good
switch
card.
out the Go tanks with Angel Super Saiyan Goku Super Saiyan 3. It's mainly I only don't like him because I guess I was using him wrong. I didn't put him in slot 2. So that's a user error.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go through and explain why each one is in their slot
Oh yeah,
because
okay, yeah. I would like to do so as well.
Gotenks in my 10 because he serves a good purpose on a team that's kind of mediocre at this point, just because they don't have an
Busog is
upper
still
echelon.
pretty good, I think.
Yeah, they don't have an upper echelon card, and that's kind of what
I
I.
disagree with that, I think.
Who's their upper echelon card?
I think Boo,
Buhan.
yeah, Buhan,
Are you talking like they have to be like I'm talking 5 and up?
I don't think you need a 5 and up to be a usable team nowadays.
Not a usable team, like a really good team.
Well, yeah, like I don't think we're fighting for number 1, but I think Boo is like you could still beat every
12.
what?
I think Boo is like 12.
Yeah, that's fine. You could still beat every event in the game with a Boo Saga team.
I mean, yeah, with luck, I can beat anything with any team,
That's not
but
true. I don't think that's true in the slightest. I think if you take a Namekian team in, you're gonna lose no matter what.
Orange Piccolo technically. So if I run
Yeah,
double
but what
orange,
is he
get
gonna
out of the way.
do? Dude, you throw Nail out there, dude, any super attack Nail gets, he's dead.
Yeah, but if they just all attack the first slot
That
every single
doesn't,
time,
dude, okay. Don't even with that.
theoretically.
Don't even with
But
that. I don't want to hear that
like that's the
bullshit.
luck. But
I don't want to hear that bullshit. Come on.
but I think there are like 3 or 4 other teams that I think will win more consistently than
No,
Busaka.
totally, yeah. I still think
All of
it's
the other
usable
characters
though.
are on one of those teams essentially. Like Hirudegarn is on movie bosses, and he serves a good role on movie bosses because he's just a dodge character. So if I get a weird first rotation, throw him in slot 1, he dodges. I
Right.
can get out of it scot free and fix my rotations from there. Go tanks,
He's
just a
just
damage
good, bro.
dealer.
Nah, dude,
Yeah,
he
he's
dodges like a motherfucker, dude.
but yeah, he's a
Eh,
damage dealing dodger.
yeah,
But
dude. I look at
Kefla
that
is
guy
a
anytime. I'll get to it. I guess. Keep going.
Kefla is essentially just go tanks that transforms at the end easier. That's the
Yeah,
only reason why she's one above is
and
there's no
stronger,
HP.
and she's
Yeah.
stronger.
Okay, I think that too, but I think it's just because she's STR.
No,
And
because
like
she's stacks,
he stacks.
not permanently.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Not at the end. At the end, he only stacks for like a certain amount of turns.
Yeah,
It's like
but
3.
she stacks permanently in everything.
I've never gone
Massively
past like
stacks.
she's hardly ever back for more than
I don't
2
even
or
care,
3
bro. I've
rotations.
seen her at some crazy ass numbers. Keep going,
No,
brother.
no, I've seen her at crazy numbers. I'm saying I usually don't have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla for more than like 2 of her attacks. Like
Right.
it's usually like turn
She
1
usually
and
ends
then
the
her
turn.
second turn and then I'm done.
Right.
Yeah. Tech Ultimate Gohan. Oh, my
No
glorious
need to
king.
explain. No need to explain. Keep
My
going.
glorious king.
Yeah, keep
Guarding,
going.
guards all attacks, greatly stacks attack and defense,
Oh,
buff stats. What else do I need?
the best card in the
Um,
game. One of the best aging cards of all
uh,
time.
Rose. He serves a really strong purpose on super bosses. I think he helps move the chains along damage wise, and I think he's sufficient enough to take normal attacks and not get one shotted by everything other than like the 3 hardest hitting bosses on global right now because we're missing like 4 of them. We're missing like the top 2 or 3. On global, he's able to take pretty much all super attacks and not die other than
I don't know
like
about that.
Cell Max, Beast Gohan, the Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Evolution Blue Vegeta. Tech Exchange Boo just serves a really good. He just works so well.
This is a great
with
card.
he is a great card, and he
Yeah.
helps out damage wise. I think he would be absolutely
Dude,
broken.
fuck yeah. I used I just got him to I've been trying to do the artificial life forms
I'm trying to.
thing.
I still can't win.
Dude, I've been using
He's the only one
Super
that does
Boo.
damage.
Like I've been finally getting to Super Boo. Guy does like 20 million damage. What the fuck?
He's the only one that can hit. He's the only one who can hit Gohan. He's the only one who can
He
damage
does
him.
crazy damage to him.
Yeah. If he got a guaranteed additional, he would probably be He'd probably be above Vegeta,
Yeah,
but
probably.
he doesn't, so he's not.
Yeah.
And Vegeta, great purpose.
Just a homie, man.
Well, yeah, literally just Tech Gohan,
He's
but a
just
little
that
more
guy.
updated. Yeah, he's literally
Yeah.
Tech Gohan, just a little more updated.
Yeah.
So, and easy transform condition, and then transformed, he's excellent, and his active skill gets stacked
One of the
throughout
best
it.
active skills in the game.
Yeah, I'd probably say because I'd say that's like top like 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, disables enemy action right at the beginning to help out. Boo is exactly what he is. If
Yeah.
you cannot kill this team, you are winning. If this team does not get one-shotted, you're winning.
Yeah.
Boo is a major reason to that. He has, and even if your team does get one shot and you have terrible rotations off the start and you get caught with an unlucky super attack with him, you'll revive and he's just stronger.
Right.
So that's nice. I've had some weird times where he hasn't died, but then the next card has died.
Yeah. No, I
But
get
that's
what you
been
mean. But
here and
I
there.
have a story
Not
whenever
like
we get to Boo for me. You'll like it.
it's
You'll
not
like it a
like
lot.
he feels like Fizz Metal Cooler what he should have been.
Yeah,
But
that he is what Fizz
um,
Metal Cooler should have been. That's a great.
so
That's a
Vegeta
great
finally did it.
reference.
Yeah, because he's the one who has to die. But this time when he dies, he gets stats, and the other one who died gets stats. Not just the and like it's not just death.
Right.
And he's harder to kill. And since he stacks, he has to pretty much die at the beginning, or he will not die. Then his active just basically gives you a free turn, free heal. So it's a little get out of jail free card. Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This card does not die for me. Like,
Yeah.
again, he will age so well.
Yeah, he
He is
will.
unkillable turn one, and he slowly gets weaker, but he gets the damage reduction whenever he super attacks. So like turn one, he's gonna be over 100% damage reduction. He's at like 105 with
Yeah.
one super attack. He loses what? Is it like 15% per turn?
Something like that. Yeah.
So his super attacks make up for like a couple turns to delay him going down.
Yeah.
He's super class AGL LR Golden Frieza who lasts just a little longer.
Yeah.
So and he does good damage. He has a couple. He'll do like three. Mine does like roughly like 310 mil stats back to back. So pretty
Mine does
decent.
a lot more than that. Mine does pretty. He hits pretty hard.
Of my list, I think the ones who you could swap and I wouldn't complain is I think you could swap 1 and 2. I think they serve like relatively the same purpose on their team, and they're on pretty much the same team. And then I think you could swap 5 and 6 and move Tech Ultimate Gohan and Rose. But this is how I feel comfortable.
Mhm.
I see like people saying, why do you have the Tech Exchange Boo so high? And it's not the one. It's not Super Boo at the end. It's that Tech Skinny Boo in between. He is so clutch for so many different things.
I think Super
His
Boo's
dodge
crazy
and good
too.
defense is just so good.
I think they're both
Just,
crazy.
Zach, I need to hear your story with this AGL Super Saiyan 3.
I got
Goku.
nothing, dude. I was just gonna say you gotta. Hey, TUR's
Ready.
looking pretty grim right now, bro. You gotta have a bottom of the list.
You do.
He didn't make the cut because I wanted him. There just was not anyone better trying out.
Well, you have a new member who's about to try out.
Yeah,
Tech Goten.
Yeah, Tech Goten. I need to use him, and he needs to get on the court a little bit. He didn't.
This video goes up, and you're like, "Hey, Skylar's right." Make sure to put like, "Hey, Skylar's right." in the description.
Tech Gotenks. He didn't perform well at tryouts, but he got a lot of recommendations. So we're gonna run him again, see how it is.
He's coming back.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it is. Number 9, that Gotenks is actually really him. He doesn't like to get touched, so he just dodges everything for me for some reason. I haven't noticed him be like hit very hard. If I'm just like, he's the best bottom of any of my teams that I put him on, because I'm just like, oh, I know he's not going to get touched. I already talked a little bit about Kid Buu. For some reason, I don't know what in his passive does it. He just doesn't take any damage, and I really like how much he supports my team. It's really helpful.
Kefla, he takes 4 attacks. He's fully built up. I don't hate your. He takes 4 attacks and he's fully built up. He gets twice. Every 2 attacks he takes, he gets like gigantic stats.
Homie's him.
It's not bad.
Homie's him.
I think he's the second best one.
Kefla fucking routinely hits 15 million like before the end of the thing. Like she just is her. I don't think I have to explain that. I just like Broly. He's probably gonna go down as I use him more. But like I said, I have him in a highlight right now because I couldn't have beaten like a bunch of missions if I did not have that card.
Yeah,
So
he's also the new shiny card,
yeah,
like, right now.
exactly.
So I'm not angry at you for
Yeah,
having him this high. I just don't think he's that good.
that's fair. No,
Yeah.
that's get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I don't gotta explain the transforming characters. I just talked about them. They're really good. Gohan is really good. So I go back and forth on whether or not uh Goku second or Vegeta second. I'm putting Vegeta second because I think that both of them, like Goku gets worse as the thing goes on. I like to make it so that I'm in the mission as long as humanly possible usually because I like to stack up all of my cards to get as like high as humanly possible. So Goku has gotten me killed a handful of times, but I do understand that's user error and Vegeta
That's
only
just, like,
yeah, it's just my playstyle.
really just
And Vegeta only gets better. And recently, I found that if I ever use Vegeta's active skill, the event is over. Like I have won,
damage.
and if I haven't won, then Vegeta is gonna kill them in like 2 seconds in Super Saiyan. I've only seen Vegeta Super Saiyan super attack like once or twice because I just use his active skill and the Big Bang like blows them up and it's the end of the event. He's such an incredible card.
So good.
If you don't die in your first turn with Boo, you're never going to see his revive. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, because he's just so fucking strong. And if you do get his revive, he's just gonna be like a tank. And then one time I don't remember what, I think it might have been Beast Gohan, but it means that that means I didn't win because it's the team, the artificial life forms. But this still
Mhm.
did happen. So Boo was in the second slot, and Buhan was in the third slot, and Boo got either attacked or super attacked, and it activated the survive with one hit thing. So I had 1 HP left, and I was like, oh okay, no matter what, I lost. So this is a useless fucking ability for Boo. Like what's the point of this? And then Boo super attacked, and then he dodged twice. And I was like, oh fuck, look at that. That is a fucking great ability. That's an amazing ability. I see the point now. So I was like, holy shit,
I mean,
yeah, Boo's the best card in the game. Best TUR in the game, easy.
so obviously we've mentioned. Oh, I don't know if we mentioned on here, but Caden also plays this game a ton.
Yeah.
His boo is at 90%. His barely dies turn one.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
no, he's
could
rainbowed now. He got him on the banner. His is rainbowed. He's so happy. That was his Super Bowl. Was getting Boo rainbowed. It's his
that's
favorite
awesome.
card. It's his favorite character in Dragon Ball. Good card, rainbowed, and he just doesn't die anymore. He's like, it's fantastic. Which ones did you feel comfortable swapping on your list? Obviously, you said 2 and 3, but are there
Moving
any others? Yeah.
Kefla and Broly easily, I feel, because they're about the same. I'd say they're about pretty much the same, usability wise. But one of them is numbers and the other one's dodge. You know?
Well, with that, did you want to go into your LRs
Yes.
right now?
Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
it while you're going. Keep the stove on while you're cooking.
Okay.
You know.
I will actually. Our tier list maker that Skylar pulled up, it didn't have all of the LRs. So right now, my list to Skylar is missing 3. In the
It
video,
is.
it'll have all of them. So some of them are going to be a reveal to Skylar. So for my number 10, Skylar, that is the physical Golden Frieza and 17 card. I think they're really good. I enjoy them a lot. They're just a really strong LR that makes me like the reps of Universe 7 team a lot more because it just kind of bottoms out that team and makes it a lot more usable. And not just usable, like one of the best teams that I have, I think, right now. And on top of that, my number 9 is the actual reps of Universe
It is.
7 card. So yeah, it's for the exact same reason, except I think they're a little bit better because they make the team better by buffing everyone if you put them in slot 1, which is really nice. I like them a lot.
But Rainbow
I'm
Orbs help too, right? Don't
Yeah,
they do some
exactly.
of the rainbows?
That also helps. Yeah, I'm not as a huge proprietor as you and Truth are of the Rainbow Orb change. I will admit it does help, but it's not something that I'm gonna consider like one of the greatest things about a card for some reason.
I have terrible orb luck. I
No, I get
need
it.
rainbow
I
orbs.
get it, dude. I really get it. I understand why a lot of people do, but I seem to have the orb luck. So orbs have never been a big issue for me. Number 8, I think Broly doesn't need an explanation. Everyone always shits on his base form, but I honestly argue to say that sometimes his base form is better than my number 5's base form, the UI Goku, just
Oh,
because like especially if Broly's entrance is activated, he's definitely better than number five, at least for those 5 turns. And then afterwards, you could just throw them in slot three and keep them stacking. Like that's my favorite thing about him. They're such a great slot one unit until the other slot one units can stack up and get ready for slot one. Then you throw them in slot one and throw Broly off rotation and just keep them stacking and keep them going until you need him. And then you activate it. The entire team is buffed. He now does like 40 million damage and the event's over. One of the greatest cards in this game. I want desperately to put him higher, but just every other card is so fucking good. I can't do it.
yeah.
It really sucks. Broly's one of my favorite cards to ever come out in Dokkan. I'm not gonna lie, he really is.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, he really fits my playstyle perfectly. And number
He
7
really
is
does.
actually Turles. I think he's just really good. He's just a really
He
good
is really
card.
good. Do
Yeah,
you run him with the Broly?
of course I do. Of course I
Yeah.
do.
That's
His
that 40 mil that I was thinking of.
Yeah, his support is insane. It's godlike. I'm not gonna lie, my number 6 is really begrudging. I don't like Cellmax. I don't think he's a good card, but like when he does his thing, he does do it pretty well. I'm gonna be honest. Like I really hate him because he's gotten me killed a lot, like a lot, which is why he's not up any higher than what he is. He can help. He really does whenever he needs to. Like, he's like the int easy a Broly. Like I wouldn't be able to beat certain events if I didn't have him. So he's
I
here.
would love for like Truth or Yoresh to just hear that comment and just react to it. So
No,
Max
okay.
is like
I
easy
think
A
Corey. Corey is gonna agree fully with me because he's gonna understand because he was so disappointed whenever he's such a disappointing card because I kept watching. I don't like knowing what the cards are until I get to use them, so I don't watch the
Mhm.
truth breakdowns of them. I just hear him talk about cards, and I kept watching his LR reviews, and it was like Cellmax is the second best card in the game. He is the whatever. And then I made a team, just a normal Broly team, and I threw him on it, and he died in a second. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe there was a fluke or something. So I did it again, and he died immediately. And I read his card, and I was like, that's very specific. That sucks. So I now have to play around him. And sometimes, even whenever I do have his shit activated, I still am getting hit pretty hard, and I don't get it. And I'm like, this card is not very good. It really disappointed me like to another degree whenever I pulled him. Not that he's not very good. He's still a very good card, but he's not one of the best cards in the game, you know? He's not no beast damn Gohan. UI Goku, I think that his transformation is the best in the game. Like at least turn
Yeah,
1, it is amazing. I don't have to explain anymore. He's also just really fun. I like his team. I think that the only reason he's down at number 5 is because all of the people above it can handle the first couple turns. I honestly think they thrive in the first couple turns. Vegeta's really good. I just think that Goku's 100% dodge in turn 1 is too usable to like be below Vegeta. Like I've used that 100% dodge in basically every fight. Excuse me. It's as usable as Broly's 90% damage reduction for number slot 2, which is insane. It's really crazy. I actually I hated on Broly for a while whenever I pulled him because I was like he fucking sucks. It's only 1 turn. I don't want to transform with him. And then I realized that even after Broly's three turns of 50% damage reduction wears off, he's still a fucking monster. He's just a really great card, and that goes for Beast Gohan too. Beast Gohan's him. Does like the most damage on every team that I put him on. Doesn't take any damage even after 5 turns. He's him, Han. That's just kind of how it is.
I would like to. I don't know if we mentioned this in this video. These are only cards that we have.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have said
So
that at the beginning. So there's going to be
yeah,
stuff that both of us missed on both our TUR and EZA and also our LR and LR EZA because there's a lot that we don't have.
are you through your list or any more
Yep, we're on
corals?
yours. Yeah, no, we're on yours.
As you could tell, if I had every single card in the game, or this was just a top 10 list, not counting my box, the golden trio would be on here somewhere.
I don't even know if
I
they
wouldn't
do.
say where because certain people that I live with would get angry at where I put them. I put them at 2. Nobody is above my King Beast Gohan.
Are they good? Like,
Yeah,
there's such a lame concept. Like,
100. They
I
give
saw Super Saiyan
154%.
Gohan again.
They give 154% defense. If you run two of them, 154% defense for 2 turns for all allies.
That's
They
crazy.
revive. They revive cards. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That
But
is
they're not
crazy.
better than Gone. So,
But
I'll
like
start off with
I saw
mine.
that they were another Super Saiyan Goku, and I was like, all right, I'm okay. I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I wasn't
I
like
was so not
done
interested at
for
all.
them.
It's a
But
shame they're
I'll
so
go to
good.
mine. So at my 10, I have Bulma because she is so good still. She isn't the slot one that she was in 2023, but it's over a year since she's been out,
She hasn't aged
and I
a
can still
fucking day. She hasn't aged a day.
she used to be
She's
slot one,
amazing.
undeniable slot one.
She's
She's
still
amazing.
so good though.
Yes, yeah. The
She's
fact
amazing.
her 2 turn support like guards all attacks, guaranteed additional super, raises defense, good defense, is able to hold down.
Who do I have on the list
On
that
my
you
account,
don't?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Cell
Oh,
Max.
so
Okay,
Max.
right.
Yeah, I don't have Cell Max.
Yeah, Broly would probably. I
So,
mean, Bulma would probably be 11 for me, I guess.
so I will say that on my account, Bulma does not have a good team for me to put her on.
Mm,
So I get to run her very, very rarely.
I
So
like Bulma.
she's down a little bit lower, but if I had that golden trio, she would probably be much higher because I'd be able to run her more as a revived unit. So she would
Right.
probably skyrocket. So,
Right.
and then she also gives her own 2 turn support, so she buffs everybody else as
Ooh,
well.
she's
So
nasty.
absolutely disgusting card. So I'll go into Broly. If you have seen the summon video, Broly is one of my worst shafts I've ever had. It took
Mm.
me, what did I say, like 1,800 stones to get one copy?
It was a bad one. It was really bad. Yeah.
It was very bad. It was on stream. I had so much of it saved up and it just meant nothing. Even with that, Broly is great. I will say I think his base form can be a little sketchy here and there.
Hmm.
I don't have as much trouble with the base form as like Zach mentioned earlier. I don't think his base form is actually as bad as people make it out to be. It's a little underrated at this point. He's not a dead card. He's not a mid card in base. He's a good card in base. It's just that whenever he transforms, he's a great card. That's
I'm
why
gonna
he's there.
interject
Really
really
good friend.
quickly. I wanted. I forgot how many good LRs there were, and
Girl.
I wanted Gogeta to be off the list as like a statement, but it's clear that there are so many LRs that Gogeta was never going to make the list to begin with on either of ours. So like
I don't have
I
Gogeta.
I know wait, he wouldn't have been on the list though, right?
He's a rainbow orb changer.
Where the fuck would you
I
have put him,
need
buddy? Where would
10.
you? Fuck, dude, screw that. Okay, I'm saying right now, Gogeta is the most. I have to say it here because I can't say it on the podcast. This is Dokkan discussions for a reason. Gogeta is the most disappointing anniversary unit I've ever pulled in this. I've been on this game. I missed a single anniversary. I joined after 1 year exactly, and I have pulled every single anniversary card except for like 4 or 5 of them. And God, Gogeta is the most disappointing one I've ever had. Why would you want to summon for a card that is a slot 3 forever? And he's the anniversary card.
He's
He,
not a slot 3 forever.
yes, he is. His only good turn is the one where he uses his active skill. But even then, you don't want him in slot 1 or 2 because he's going to have to be back again. You want to get him off the turn because he's that bad. You put him in the third
Uh,
slot, have him dodge everything, never see him again.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm sorry. I just wanted to complain about that.
I do not have Gogeta. I do not think I have used him because I've used him as a friend.
Right.
I do not think he is that bad, but I would run him on rotation.
Ugh,
Um, I
never.
think he is solid. I haven't used him enough to know where exactly he would rank, but I think he's directly under Broly for me,
He came
just
out
like
and he was
roughly.
top 15. That's never happened before. They're always top 5. They're always top 5. He was top 15.
Broly, his domain, fantastic.
Oh, it's so good.
Especially with Supreme Magnificent Battle being out now, works very well. Does not buff the enemy anymore.
Oh, I forgot
Um,
about. Oh, that makes
yeah.
sense actually.
So he's much
Okay.
better.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't run him in slot 1 until he transforms. Really,
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, there are other units I'd rather put him in slot 1 over other units. Like worst comes to worst,
Turles could go
I would
slot
never
1.
be willing. I would never, if I had my preferred rotations. He's never willingly my slot 1.
Right.
until he transforms, then he might be. But even then, that int 17 reps of Universe 7 card is oh so nice.
It's
He just
yucky,
all my
ooey.
orbs are always there. My cards are always supported. I never have to worry about orbs.
Yeah.
He does good damage and he makes all my better cards even better.
Yeah. He's him.
Um, and then I'll go to the Frieza in 17. I don't think this unit's actually died for me. I run them in slot 2. They haven't died for me.
Hmm.
From what I remember, they just do damage. They don't get hit, and
Can't
I just move on.
can't say anything. I mean,
Uh,
mine has gotten hurt a little bit. They're a good card though. Like I can't deny that.
oh, they've gotten hurt, but they've never died. So
No, I
that
think
part's
you're.
nice.
You know what? I've thought about it. I think you're right, actually.
I don't think they die.
No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever died from them.
Yeah, they're a good card. They're a good,
Yeah, they're pretty
like
nasty, dude. Like I'm not gonna
they're on a
lie.
granted they are on
No, you're
that
totally right.
U17,
Like I don't have any stories about them, but that
but
doesn't
you don't
mean
have any
that
bad ones.
like I don't have any. Yeah, like that doesn't mean I don't have any bad ones.
Yeah, like I have some bad
They're
stories with
not Gogeta.
all of these. I have bad stories with all of these cards except for the top two, and this card is Evan. So they're a good card.
Let me check mine. How many
Personally,
bad stories
I
do I
just
have on
think
mine?
I still feel confident with the rest of
Does
my
that mean they're
list.
better than Cell Max?
If you think so,
Does Cell
I
Max
don't.
drop down like 4 degrees? Because I honestly think I've had more bad experiences with Cell Max than I've had with all of the other characters. But I put him up there because I was like, well, he's objectively good. But this
I
is my
will
goddamn
say
list.
it is your list. So
Yeah,
whatever you think.
this is
But I
my
will
this is
say
my goddamn list.
The U17 is like top 2 in the game.
Right.
So, I mean, depends if you really count that different than super bosses. It's not entirely superheroes, sorry. It's not that much different. The only difference is what that card because that card
I'm
has
gonna have to
Frieza in
think
it.
about this. We'll see what I do in the edit.
So, I'll move on to Oh My Darling Turles. So,
Mm.
if you do not know, I am a huge fan of Evil Saiyans. I do not know what it is.
I've
Raditz,
come to your
Turles,
side.
Broly, they are it. I love the Saiyans and I
I'm
love
not a
the
fan
Goku
of
looks like.
Raditz, but I have become a big fan of
So,
Turles recently.
but this Turles card, I summoned for him whenever he first came out. I did not get him, and I
I
was
remember
very
that. It
sad.
was sad. It was a sad time.
And to see him revived in this manner is fantastic. I needed an extreme STR card so
I
bad that
know.
don't have Cell Max. He is the card.
I
He
know.
is exactly what I wanted out of this
I've
card.
been
He buffs
replaced.
everyone.
Cellbax has been replaced. It's
That's
so
funny.
great. Yeah.
Um, he
You
he
already
links up really
know,
well with movie,
boy.
works really well with movie bosses.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna need. I agree. I was watching whenever Truth was talking, and he thought that Truth. I also agreed with him at the time. I thought we were gonna need a BoJack for this Turles to really like shine, but he
No.
shines so
He
well
makes
with Broly.
Broly so much better.
He does.
Yes.
I thought they were gonna need like the thirst for conquest
Right.
and stuff like that. Like I think he's
Right.
fine even with these links not up.
Hmm.
It's insane.
No, he's
He
yummy.
just give him big bad bosses, give him legendary power, give him fierce battle, give him orbs, and he's good.
He's fine.
It's insane. I mean,
He's
I don't
him.
get a ton of. I really don't get use out of his stun, but I
Oh,
mean,
I forgot. I didn't know he had that actually.
yeah, he has a high chance and a medium chance.
Good for
But
him. Nice job,
but
Turles.
guaranteed crits are so helpful, and then the
Dude,
guaranteed additional
what?
super
How
are
much damage
so fun.
does he have? Damage reduction? What the fuck does he
No,
do? Because he takes like double
he just
digits
tanks. He just
constantly.
tanks.
Double
I don't
digits
know.
everything.
He just
Homie
tanks.
just does it. He does it all.
So next, I obviously have the same kind of idea as Zach in this manner because I have Evolution Blue Vegeta below AGLEY. I do think the guaranteed dodge turn one is just too good.
It's
Like
broken, man.
he just can't get killed. I
Yeah.
mean, Vegeta also does not get killed in mine, but you know it's better than taking 1,000 damage on 10 attacks, taking 0 damage
Taking
on
fucking
10 attacks.
nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cell Max,
So
there's no better card in the game for Cell Max. Like there's literally no better card. Like I'm being serious. Like the event, the
you're just gonna
STR
shit up
event,
someone.
the STR Cell
Oh,
Max
I
event.
thought you were talking
UI
about the
Goku is the best card in the game for the STR Cell Max again turn one.
Beast Gohan.
No, because Beast Gohan still takes damage.
Mine does not.
He, what the fuck are you talking about?
But Beast Gohan is just built different, I guess.
I guess, yeah. All right. Skylar's Beast
Um,
Gohan has 100% dodge turn one.
And he
Apparently.
also has 100% damage reduction. And he also just doesn't get hit.
Yeah,
And he also just
but he
his
still
super
takes
attack is just
damage.
enemy
He still
dies.
takes damage.
Yeah, I thought you meant as in like notable damage, not like
No, he
50.
takes damage. I'm saying
Yeah, he
like
does take physical damage. Yes, he does
literally
take
on
actual
like
damage.
by
But
definition, UI Goku is the best turn one because he also gets stronger every time
yes,
he dodges too. And if
yes, his
Cellmax
X
dodges
is
a shit
fantastic.
ton of times in slot one in turn one sometimes. I don't fucking know. I
Um,
don't know what I'm talking about. I'm
but
some stupid gamer idiot
Vegeta,
here.
like Vegeta also does not take a ton of damage turn one, but turn two, they are so notably different
Yeah.
that it just feels like you can feel the difference. Like Goku's does this, it's a 77%, but
Yeah.
each time he dodges, he gets an additional seven on top of it. Like it's not a
Yeah.
separate proc. Like
But their
I think it
defense
used
turn
to.
two is insane too. It's just like what the fuck, dude? These cards are on a different tier of themselves.
Yeah, but so after like three dodges, you're unkillable.
Yeah.
98% chance to dodge.
Yeah.
That's not failing.
Yeah.
91% chance to dodge. That's not really failing.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
a couple of
77
dodges.
damage reduction with a
Is
million defense. He's
I
not
will
dying.
say this tech UI Goku
Crazy.
dodges so frequently for me.
Really?
And yes, I will most of the other than turn one, I will run this tech one in slot one over the AGL.
Hmm.
I trust it. I don't know why. He dodges more and then he just is better. And then
He
his
just isn't that guy
domain,
for me. Like, oh, his domain. Oh, dude, fuck. Dude,
second domain, that character,
best domain in the
for as long
game.
as that domain is, yeah, that character is the best in the game.
Yeah,
This
easily.
as long as that domain is up,
Yeah,
he's the best character in the game.
yeah, easily. He's
100% chance to dodge,
crazy.
guaranteed counter.
Yeah, he's
You don't take
crazy.
damage and you do damage.
He's
It's and
fucking. Oh,
yeah,
dude, I love him so
absolutely
much.
disgusting. That is not enough for me to put him over Broly.
Dude, because
As
Broly's so fucking crazy.
yeah, Broly.
AoE 26 million damage turn one.
What is
You
it?
could turn one.
Do you mean 30?
Mine does 26 million, but once you activate his active skill, that dude is doing like 40 million. What the fuck? What the
Yeah, 40 million
what the
AoE.
fuck? Who
It's
who
disgusting.
who allowed that to exist? What the fuck?
Um,
The only reason that he's not number one is because Beast Gohan
Yowi's
literally
Gohan
can't
exists.
take damage.
Yeah. Well, he do not like UI Goku, but he like does
Yeah,
not take super much.
yeah,
But
like not like
um,
zero damage, but can't take any
I will say
numbers.
there's the only time I've seen this tech Broly take damage in base form is because I wasn't paying attention
Yeah, me
and
too.
I thought it was his first turn
Me too.
and I didn't transform and I was like, oh, why is he taking damage? I
He
looked
also
down at
supports
turn
if you
four.
don't have him in turn one, slot one, right?
Yeah,
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 that's crazy. He's
good
such a
things.
good card.
I agree. And then his transformation, he's still a slot one, which I did not expect. They built him so defensively. He pairs well. He pairs
Oh,
so well with the AGL Broly.
yeah,
It is
dude,
basically a
dude.
partner he's waited all year for.
I'm never gonna
It's a blow
stop.
on the table.
The only team that's gonna kick me off of my extreme super boss team is going to be Dragon Ball Heroes. That's the only thing that's gonna stop me from using this team so much.
Movie Boss is such a fun
It's
team.
such a good team, dude. It's such a good team.
None of this is able to take away from Beast Gohan being my one. He is the strongest character I have ever used in this game.
Yeah, he's crazy.
If you check the summons, it also took me forever to get Beast
Yeah,
Gohan.
sorry, brother.
But I forgive him for everything he has done to me
Yeah,
because of what he has done
he's worth
for
it,
me.
dude. He's worth it.
He was worth every single stone.
He was the I can fix
I,
her, but you actually do it.
yeah, he actually did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like it's perfect design. I mean, I think the weirdness comes whenever you run with a Piccolo. Like, why is a unit that I want to get hit disabling attacks? Like that's a little weird, but like I don't care. It's fine.
Whatever.
Like
I think that's such a whatever.
that's such
Like
a niche
fucking who
thing. I don't really
cares,
run
bro?
orange. I don't really run orange Piccolo on that team anyway.
Love
He's just
Orange
got
Pickle.
booted off.
Also, like who
But
fucking cares, dude? If I'm using Beast Gohan, he does the attack, stops someone from attacking. It's just going to be the attack that's hitting Beast Gohan next. It's not going to be the attack that's hitting Piccolo.
it could, well, yeah, it could actually save you
Nine.
if there's no attacks after him. He
Yeah,
could save
exactly.
another unit.
It's fine, dude.
So,
Stop chilling.
um,
I mean, you're
and
good.
then his active skill being able to just basically, you can put him any unit you want, slot 1, if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
That's the
for
best thing about
whatever
Saw
reason.
Max. That's the reason why Saw Max is 6. I begrudgingly put him 6 is because he's really good when he can be, because that fucking stupid active skill that Gogeta has.
Um,
That I
well, if you put Beast
begrudgingly have
Gohan
to
in
be
slot
like, oh
3,
yeah,
he
that's
takes.
good objectively.
If you put Beast Gohan in slot 3, uses active, he will hit like a truck
Yeah.
going through, and he might not even be able to come back because obviously turn 3 you got
Dead.
for 2 turns, and they might not live 2 turns.
Maybe.
So, um, yeah, he is still the best. I have not used the Golden Trio. I do not plan on getting them soon. I do not want to hear
I'm not gonna
anybody
summon for
say
them because they
my
fucking are
king.
stupid.
What, the Golden Trio?
Yeah, I don't care if they're good. It's it's another Super Saiyan Goku.
There's no
This is
good
like
Super
the
Saiyan Goku
this
right
is
now.
like the I don't care. This is like the 5th worldwide with Super Saiyan Goku as one of the headliners.
So you're just mad that you're not one of the headliner cards. There's no
I
Zappa
am
Pulpin
mad,
LR.
dude.
You're just mad. It's fine.
You wish there was a Mediak card in Dokkan too. Come on, don't
Yeah,
you
I
don't
do.
you lie.
It would be awesome. Yeah, I
Mediak
would try.
card with a Zac exchange.
Stand by.
No
Zach
exchange.
Stand.
Yeah, so it's all of us for Mediac, and then it exchanges just into me, and I'm punching Broly. Get it? Because it's a reference to the fucking card that is out, where it's 3 characters and it switches into a
Yeah, okay.
guy.
Have you seen their KO screen though? That is the coolest KO screen in the
I
game.
like the super attack where he fucking explodes.
Have you seen like the one where he like dives over top, he lands in the ship and hits with the peace sign with everybody?
No, I actually hadn't seen that, but do you know what
Look at
I'm
that.
talking
Look at the
about
KO
now?
screen. I think
He
so.
fucking like his super attack. He punches, and then the character like explodes, and then your character goes woo and just launches.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny to me.
Yeah, that's the if that kills,
That's
that's
the
the KO
thing.
screen.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's funny to me because he fucking explodes.
Yeah, the KO screens, he lands in the spaceship with everybody. It's like a full screen,
Oh,
and he hits
cool.
like the peace sign over
Good,
top of it.
good for him. I'm
It's a
happy
really
he
yeah. It's
survived
a
the explosion. Do you sacrifice any health for that?
no.
Damn it. That'd be
That'd be
funny,
really
wouldn't it?
yeah, especially if he died after getting the KO screen.
That'd be good. I'd like that. Well, this was
Um,
a very successful Dokkan discussion, I
I'm
think.
not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna have a lot more arguing.
I didn't think so. I don't think there's enough in Dokkan to argue about, I don't think.
Not right now. Next year maybe.
Next year, maybe.
Next year.
We should do this in December again. I'm not saying we should wait to do Dokkan discussion until December, but we should compare our lists again in December. Because,
At the end of this.
yeah, because it'll definitely have Dragon Ball Heroes stuff in there. At least from my side
Maybe.
of
This might be
things.
the last one, so
What?
you better buckle down.
Oh,
Well,
fuck,
it depends.
dude.
Is this not technically Dragon Ball Heroes anymore? It got a different name. But
I'm gonna fucking
I don't
scream
know
and
if they have
cry.
I don't know if like Dokkan will continue to upload or implement those characters anymore. I'm so sorry for basically shitting on your Christmas.
Whatever.
But
It wasn't Christmas. It was like November or something.
I know it was well, it's your Christmas. It's your best time of the year.
It is guys. It's my favorite time of the year. I love the Heroes cards.
That's straight up not sorry.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking in the slightest. They're usually my favorite cards in the game. Last year was one of the best years of my life because we got a bunch of really good Heroes cards. And Dragon Ball Heroes was one of, if not the best team in the game for like a very minute period of time.
And I had to eat my words.
He did for a period, yeah, because he was like,
None of the
Dragon
cards
Ball
are good.
Heroes will never have the best card in the game. And then Vegito came out, and he was like,
And it was basically the best 2R in the game.
yeah, he was
And
the
I
holy
had to eat
grail.
my words.
Yeah, it was awesome. It
Yeah.
made me so happy.
Yeah, that was terrible timing by Dokkan. Terrible
great
timing by
timing,
Nunu.
Great timing. All right. Well, I don't know when we'll do this next. It's gonna be periodically. It's a lot. This went longer than I thought. I thought we were gonna do it for 30 minutes, but we're about at an hour of the recording. Yeah, especially to see an update as to whether or not we think the worldwide got better, because we think it's pretty underwhelming
Yeah,
right now.
at the end. Yeah, I think it is, but I think part 2 is going to pick up some slack.
I hope so. I really do.
I think it's going to have some. I think it's going to have a super easy A or 2.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, that like it's going to have the Tech Broly
Yeah.
easy A. So
And
it can't be
hopefully
that
the
bad.
STR Super Easy comes out.
That would be
nice.
fantastic. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later. Skylar, we're going to do the same thing as the podcast. We have to do it. All right. All right. See you guys.